get it done. He won Super Bowl 55 with 3 black coordinators and 2 full-time female coaches. This is what it's supposed to look like, guys. Now, we talked about it all year. 2020 was going to be the year that we finally pushed forward, but we didn't. Look at this. And if you tell me it's not possible, then I'm probably not going to listen to you. I'm probably going to push back. Great job, Bruce Arians, for getting the job done.
That's right.
Nice. Really nice.
Great call. Oh, my new favorite player, Antoine Whitfield Jr. Oh, deuces. Boom, that's everybody. That's me and Nick Wright. We had to listen to this all year. Bingo. And you know why? It's all payback. And you think that Antoine was like, you know, it's a Super Bowl. I probably should have kept my emotions in check. Nope, the exact opposite. The taunting, man, it's something I had to do. He backflipped right in front of my face and gave me the peace sign. So it was only right that I gave him the peace sign right back to him. It felt amazing to be able to do that. You know what? Take the ticket. How much is parking? Oh, parking's $50. And how much is the ticket? The ticket's $25. I'll take the ticket. It is totally worth it. Congratulations, Antoine Whitfield. You deserve it.
That was great. You know what wasn't? Going 0 for 11 on Super Bowl bets. You can go through all those. I went 0 for 11. It shouldn't be possible. I missed a punting prop. I missed every bet I made. But that somehow wasn't my worst tweet of the weekend. Because here was my worst tweet of the weekend. Folks, going shopping in a blizzard for a show. That's in my closet right now. I went out yesterday, skipped pregame to buy that gorgeous velvet custom-made jacket. Found the gold pocket square to go with it. Now it's in mothballs.
Go get it.
Upstairs, gonna have to wait until next year.
Next to your touchdown.
To be worn. Just a horror.
Put that
on. Guys, when I'm telling you.
Put it.
No, I will not go get it. When I'm telling you, yesterday was one of the worst days of my life. I mean it. And the 0 for 11, I have to leave the show 15 minutes early today, Jenna, because I have to donate plasma, because I'm out of money.
For a second job.
I'm just out of money. It's just as bad as it gets today, America.
You should come shovel
really
for
bad.
me, buddy. Come shovel. I'll pay you. Hey, how good do you have to be for a Super Bowl win to just be another win? For 99.9999% of NFL players, it is the pinnacle of all pinnacle. It is the highest of highs. It is the culmination of every last drop of blood, sweat, and tears, all that time you put in the NFL. Unless you're the GOAT, and then it is business as usual.
She talking about Showtime. Tom is over there in his own little world. That's where Tom is. Right there. Y'all see him? He been did this, bro. He don't care. This man is a legend, dog. He been doing this.
Business as usual for Tom Brady, who was over there packing his bags because he had to get up early. It was way past his bedtime. Like my dad, he wanted to beat the traffic. He's old, but he's still the GOAT. Tom Brady getting it done at age 145. Good for you, buddy. I love it. But still, 8:30 bedtime. Had to get home and get to bed. All right, moving on. And speaking of Brady and what he did yesterday. And the Super Bowl he owned from start to finish, as we listen to Nick mumble under his breath, which he will probably do for the next 2 hours. That win was good enough to take home Super Bowl MVP number 5, Nick. Ring number 7, Nick. In terms of legacy, nothing but yes. It has clearly been cemented. Here is the aforementioned Tom Brady on the perfect grand finale to finish off year 21.
It's been an amazing year. Amazing year. We got to a good start, 7-2, and then had a little rough stretch where we kind of found our identity and played a lot better football down last December, January. And just really proud of all the guys, proud of all the coaches, the effort we put in. We knew we were playing a great football team tonight, and we got the job done. So you want to get this far, you got to get the job done, and we did it.
I mean, obviously I didn't play the way I wanted to play. But, I mean, what else can you say? All you can do is leave everything you have on the field, and I feel like the guys did that. They were the better team today. They beat us pretty good. The worst I think I've been beaten in a long time. But I'm proud of the guys now. They fought till the very end of the game.
So, Brandon, this was the conversation all week. We had the GOAT, we had the GOAT in training, and we thought maybe something would come out of this game to help us with that debate. Did Brady officially close the door on that GOAT debate with a win last night?
Absolutely. I mean, he probably did it the last Super Bowl. We tried to start this conversation, you know, because it's been good for football. It's been good for sports. You know, it's reminiscent of the debate between MJ and LeBron. But how he did it last night, now it closes the door forever, Nick. I'm sorry. You know, 7 Super Bowls, and then to beat Mahomes the way he beat Mahomes. Mahomes out there running for his life. Mahomes out there, I mean, throwing the ball all over the place. Even when he had time in the second half, he didn't look great. Now, I'll tell you this. Brady has probably ascended to the greatest of all time in all of sports. Just think about what he's done. He has the highest winning percentage, and I think I heard this from Romo last night on the broadcast, the highest winning percentage of any player in the 4 major sports. Tampa had the lowest winning percentage of any team in the 4 major sports. And in year 1, he takes them to the Super Bowl. It shows how special he is. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. You don't pay him to come in and throw for 300, 350 yards. That's not where he's valuable anymore. Where he's valuable is Monday through Friday. When he steps in that locker room, when he steps in that huddle, everybody believes. It's Tom Brady, the GOAT. You just saw it in your butt first, Jenna. You know, he's like, man, Tom Brady has done this already. He don't care. He's been here how many times? But those guys in that locker room, when they see Tom Brady, they see hope. They see light at the end of the tunnel, and that's exactly what he did every single week this year, Nick.
So I agree with the majority of what you said, except for the very beginning, where you said it's closed forever. It's not closed forever, but what Tom Brady did yesterday by getting his 7th ring, it's Bob Beamon at the '68 Olympics. He has made the gap between him and second place so incomprehensibly large, it's hard to fathom it ever being broken. Now, Bob Beamon's record was broken. It took about 30 years, but eventually it was broken. And so forever's a very long time, and Patrick Mahomes is going to have a very long career. But right now, the gap is wider than it was when Mahomes stepped into the league. Because here is what Brady did yesterday. I agree with you that he ascended. I think he ascended, though, I'm looking at it in a slightly different way. To me, Tom Brady ascended past Jordan, past Russell. He already was obviously past Montana, but further past Montana, and joined only LeBron. As the team sport athletes that you know, guess what? They're the system. Where they go, the winning follows. Where they go, the championship experience and pedigree comes with them. Coach has no championship experience, no problem. Franchise has been a laughingstock for years and years, no problem. As great as MJ was, as great as Russell was, as great as Montana was, we never saw them have that level of success outside of their organizations. Montana went to the Chiefs, played well, made an AFC championship game. Jordan went to the Wizards. Wilds likes to bring this up. Averaged 20 a game, played well, but they never made the playoffs. Brady joins now LeBron amongst the 2 guys who you say the coach doesn't matter, the teammates aren't the major factor, the system, the scheme. It's what those guys bring to the table. And that's the other thing he did last night, was he answered the Brady-Belichick question for the end of time. It's no longer Wilds, the Brady-Belichick era. It's the Brady era, and Belichick was with him for it. He answered that last night as well.
I don't agree with that. First of all, Belichick's got a few more years, as does Brady probably. So I don't think the book is closed. And like you said, Nick, the GOAT gap is open, but I'm never going to say never. I think you brought up an interesting point about LeBron, but oddly, I think you oversimplified it, because what I think the biggest takeaway was the amount of carpe diem that the Bucs were willing to go for. They're like, you know what? This is our year. They drafted Tristan Wirfs to protect Brady because Bruce Arians was historically bad at protecting his quarterback. They brought in Gronk They brought in AB. We know Bruce Arians was on the record not wanting AB. Tom Brady brought in AB. Like, all right, we'll go with AB. Brought in Leonard Fournette. Do we need more weapons? Yeah, bring in Leonard Fournette. And then they brought in some of the Patriots playbook. We saw early on, like, we run in my system, we're running your system. So the fact that they were like, all right, let's work. We have it right now. We'll sign you a 2-year, $50 million guaranteed deal. They weren't trying to plan for 2026 like these other teams are. So the LeBron thing that I thought you oversimplified was, where LeBron goes, winning follows. But LeBron also GMs the team. You know, LeBron brings AD to LA. Right. LeBron it starts attracting more people. So I think it's probably an oversimplification to say where he goes, winning follows. But it probably sells him short on what he does outside the field, not just on the field. Maybe that'd be a better way to say it.
And you know, bringing in Grunt, bringing in AB, I think is a really good point by you, Wilds, but that was unique to this season. That's something Brady hadn't done before. Brandon, the point you're making